Hello. I'm getting massive, like, I guess, like, Hindu vibes or something. Can you go down through this? This is not. No. Okay. I was like unsure whether I was thinking about like kind of Buddhist or Hindu type theming going on here. Okay, so there's a gem in here. I'm just gonna drop down there. I have nothing else to do, right? Okay. The camera is definitely guiding me that way. Hello. Oh, in fact, you have multiple arms. Okay. Oh, hey, boar. Oh, so this is Varaha. Okay. Also, the naming of everything as well. I was just having some far out dreams. There was like some tentacles or something reaching up from deep underground, and okay, so it also talks like a hippie. Some heavy stuff. So that's square GB as you're chasing after some gems. I don't know what to tell you, boar. Okay, that's the only way I can communicate. Actually, boar, my buddies down in the library have been chasing off strange folk lately. Maybe they took GB's gems. There's also is that the masked people? There's also the people of Malta. They should know where you can scrounge up some gems. Oh yeah, you can get back to the surface and on your way to Maltown through the door. Oh yeah, you can get back to the surface and on your way to Maltown through the door behind me. I see. So both those doors lead to the same place. If you want to talk to the librarians, just turn around and go through the first door you see. Then you go, well, you can like figure it out, boar. Cool. Is this the door? No. Looks like one. There's a lot going on in this room. How big is this room? Pretty big. These maps look like they remind me of lemmings. This is a big area. What's this? The library? The backyards. Okay, there's a lot going on here. I want to avoid this first. Seat of power. Yeah, it's definitely like a Hindu thing going on. Oh, fast travel. Presumably it takes me to the same room? Yeah. Yeah, there's another one of those red things up there. See? I wonder what the relevance of those is going to be. Now I'm on the far right of here. Disagreement between chroniclers and shamans became hateful to the point of violence. Do people say shaman or say shaman? I feel like both is... people say both, right? Which is why it's one of those words that I feel uncomfortable saying. Shaman, shaman, whatever. Shamans grew bold. They frequently headed to the surface, captured tall ones, and subjected them to unspoken atrocities in an effort to appease the dark sun. What? Interesting. The chroniclers, on the other hand, grew meek. We retreated to a place entrusted to us by the White Cloaks, an expansive underground ocean where we made us a home for ourselves. We also, in a fantastic irony, found the so-called Dark Sun. Curious. So the shamans believed in the Dark Sun, started sacrificing humans, it seems like. And the others didn't. What were the others called? The chroniclers. They were more, I guess, they're like the scientists. It's like religion versus science. They believed in something else, but then they ended up finding the Dark Sun in what they were doing. Okay, what's to the right? Well, I was told the library is back that way, so maybe the library is through the backyard. Okay, so let's go through the backyard first. I don't see any other ways to go. It's just a massive area with not a lot going on. Let's talk to you again, though. I wonder when the next set of arms is going to sprout. Lovely. Okay, backyard. These areas are too big. It's overwhelming. What on earth is that? It's like the arrow thing, but without an arrow. Oh, I don't know if I want to hit a thing. There's a door up here. Where's this go? Expectations. I don't know what these do yet. What do they do? They just float. I can push them any direction? Interesting. So many types of blocks. Can I push them down? Yes. Oh, this is gonna get very interesting. Oh no, I got myself stuck there. Let's just do this. There's some arrow blocks in the background, but I don't... is that meant to be just like guiding me a certain direction? Maybe. So I can push these this way. It's basically Sokoban now. Familiar territory. Sure. I can't push you any direction though, can I? No. I could make you drop though. Yeah, okay, I see. Assuming I want that. Although there's other stuff over here that I feel like I should have done as well. Oh, these levels are complicated. What's going on? Although no, I think I have to come over the top there. Alright. Ah, so there was a puzzle down there to do. I think that's totally isolated. Let's go and do that. Although there's a box there. I'd have to go down this way. I can't go down anymore, can I? Oh, I could go down that way. I'm forced to make a choice. Sure, let's go do this one. Let's push you. Ooh. Okay, so we want to do this, and then... No. This. Oh, so they friction each other. Interesting, that makes it hard to think about. I could also use you still. I can't get back up there. I could have pushed you earlier? Interesting. I mean, yeah, this is fine. I can then use that to push that. And then, there we go. And another question mark door. The way is shut. Okay. Wait, so this loops around back to the backyard. Deary me, this is a big area. Lots of looping paths. Alright. Something to read there, I think. By their very nature, the shamans wrote next to nothing down, so it's unclear precisely what happened in Budevi after we ceded the city to them. Sometime after the split, Budevi flooded, the majority of its many chambers filled to the top with water and drove the shamans to the surface. The more brave among us brought news that the once shaman boars turned their attention to appropriating relics the tall ones left on the surface, quickly forgetting the Budevi and the dark sun. Okay. So the shamans took over the city, which is presumably the city of Budevi. Yeah. Sometime after the split, Budevi flooded. The majority of its many chambers filled to the top with water, drove the chambers to the surface. Okay. So the boars like became like humans again. Maybe the boars that are running the mine are the shamans, because they've taken over the mining equipment. I can't really get out this way. This is where I came in, right? Yep. Got some water. Very nice looking water. I do see a thing up there, like on a chain. Presumably they're going to be bringing that down at some point, but how? It's like there's a platform that will be lowered. I feel like I don't have enough information about this place yet. This goes back to the backyard. Sure, let's just go back to the backyard. Here, behind the waterfall. It was called The Way is Shut as well, so maybe it makes sense that it's I couldn't do anything there. Is that a door? No. There's something going on down here. Probably a secret door of some sort? Yep. Okay. Is this its own little isolated puzzle? I think it might be. The gem is in the bottom left. Why can't I not just go straight down to it? Oh, I need to power the laser to break that. I see. Okay, so where's the battery? Over the other side, probably. So now we're starting to get some context behind some of the engravings on the walls of, like, the wide codes. So let's push this here. I think I had a choice, right? Yeah, I would have fallen otherwise. Oh, there's some of the... Is that the kind of stuff that reforms down at the bottom? I'm not sure. Or is that just like it disappears? Some of the stuff looks quite similar to each other. Some of the block types. Oh, that's a drop. Okay. Presumably I do want to go and get that sticky block. How would I cross this gap? Good question. It's not like I can push that over. I can only push that there. What choice do I even have right now? I can like drop down. Oh, that drops. Maybe I don't get that thing? Do you stick between that ashy stuff? Oh, well, the other thing's not. Okay. I would have to turn green on to be able to even hit that green block on the right of me. Which defeats the purpose of doing it, because then I'm just turning it back off again. So yeah, maybe that entire top area is not used. I think I probably want to drop both of these. Although that's going to fall. And crash straight through that. Okay. That doesn't feel good. So let's do this one first. That will land on there. And I can do this one. Okay. That makes sense. Do I want to go round? So I want to form a bridge over, of course, to get that battery across. I've got 4 sticky things available to me, maybe 5, but I don't think that one's accessible. There's 2 ash blocks, so I think there's a gap. There's 4 gaps. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I want to get these all down there. Oh, but I can't have both the greens on at the same time. There must be a way up. Yeah, there's going to be a way up. It involves making a tower of sticky blocks. I see. But I need to get back a bit. I think. Can I somehow get this into there? Not fast enough. How would I avoid that being a problem? And if I can? Wait, I don't need both of them. However, I don't want this one to get stuck. Maybe I don't mind it being there, because I can just do this, right? I don't need a tower. But now the only thing I can do with that one is push it left. Or I let it drop. I mean, it could be that that goes there and I let it drop. And everything sticks together perfectly. Wow, how's this going to work? Huh. Why did I do that? This is really complicated. Okay. Shall I just do everything I can to take them down and then see what happens when I get there? If I were to break that blue now. Okay, so at some point I'm going to be dropping this stuff. Do I want to break the reds now? But no, because then I'll drop. Huh. I have to, if I'm going to push this to the right, I have to let that one drop. Unless I can run back fast enough. I can. Okay, so in theory I could do this then. Okay. So that's still accessible. I can push this one this way. Do I want to push it on top of the other one or not? Or do I want to do this? Or this to keep them separated? Like, do I want to set them up in certain positions up here before I drop down? Okay, to drop down any further, I need to toggle the greens or the reds or both. Huh. Maybe you are going to drop onto that other green block. Don't want to do that. Don't want to do this. I don't want that to fall there. Maybe I do want to set these up like there and there, maybe? Well, they're all going to fall at different times, right? And they're only going to stick together if they fall at the same time to the same spots. So actually, maybe I want them to be in the middle, like this. And so they will land between these two greens at the bottom. Oh no, because they can't be both on at the same time. So no, one of these two greens is going to be on. I'm pointing with my finger, but you can't see. So I need 4 in a row to fall together, and then I need 1 separately. That one that's separate is probably the one that's already down there, unless I push that like synchronized with the others. That's possible, but still I need to set up 3 together. I mean, I've got 3 together up here. That's true. Okay, so what if these are the ones that fall synchronized, although they're not together? Because oh, okay, they could be because I can push this one this way. So if I do this, and then actually do I want to do that? Let them go again. But I need to go and set something up down below. That kills me. I also need to remove the blues and the reds at the same time. So no, they're going to all have to be on the blues together. Or they're going to be on the reds together. And it's actually the other one that's going to be on. That might be the case. Okay, hold on. So let's set up 3 on the reds. That's my current theory. How do I get that one? I've already messed up, haven't I? Ah. Okay. Although... Oh, I need to push that one further. I can push that one further. But the red's in a bad place. So before I do that, push you over. Then do this. Then do this twice underneath. Grab this one. Okay. So it's going to be on these 3 reds. Then I can deal with red later, because I can break red with that block at the bottom. That makes sense. Maybe. I still need a way to drop, which is going to be using the greens. I'm going to drop like this. But then what? I guess I could have pushed you down. Maybe. Somehow. Yeah, how's this going to work? Oh, I could have done this. Okay. Then I'll push you. You'll stick between the green and the wall, presumably. That's how that works, right? Yes. Okay. Why do I have another... Yeah, okay, I need the last sticky block. But I need to push it with timing. If I do this, they're all going to fall. They are not? Oh, that's interesting. Oh no. So that's stuck between those two. That's the problem there. And then it falls. So no, I don't want them all compressed together, do I? Or do I? No, because then I can't synchronize them. Interesting. Do I want them then spread out? 2 on the red, 1 on the blue. But which blue? It has to be the far right blue. Okay. So like this, and then 1 on the right red. Then I do similar stuff to before, where I actually let that drop. That can be that one. What do I do with you? I guess I could just bring you down. That lets me stand on top of the red without hitting it, which is interesting. And those 2 can fall without being hindered at all. There needs to be one between them. Oh, but that's going to be the green. Okay, hold on. So at some point I'm going to toggle the greens again, somehow. With like... Ooh. So I need to do something with you. Problem is... Problem is what? I can hit that green if I've already toggled the red. So I'm going to be toggling the red, then I'm going to be toggling the green. That makes sense. That's what I want to do. But I also need to be able to step onto the red if I do that. I guess I could use the battery for that. But so which places am I missing sticky things now? I guess it's those 2. It's where the green block that's currently on is, and the ash block next to it. How do I drop one of the ash block? So they do stick for a second before falling. Okay, that's convenience. But I can't push multiple of these together. Could I have... Can I get behind you? I can't fall that fast. I think it's remembered the damage to that green block for some reason. No, I haven't been down there yet. Let's just do this, I guess. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Okay, that's fine. Does the damage just not get cleared between undos? No, it doesn't. Okay, I found a bug. Although, eventually it does? Oh no, maybe that's because I eventually did this. Yeah, okay. Found a bug. Bug report. So... I feel like I want that one to be the one that lands in that gap. So then the other one has to be in a different place. That would have to be, like, it can't be there. Right? Because then if I do this, do that, it's going to fall and go straight through there. I have to clear the blues at some point. So it has to be there, but then I can't drop down myself. I guess, yes I can. Because I can drop down to this. I want to knock this further, I think. This feels better. Kinda? Do I want to land on that and when it stops? Because it does stop for a second, doesn't it? Oh. It doesn't really. maybe I can do everything from here, so I could do this, push. No. I mean, I'm missing so much stuff. So wait, so I'm gonna be toggling the green at some point. But if I do, that's just gonna drop. I mean, how long does it take to drop? The same amount of time it takes for anything else to drop. So having that in there is a problem right now. So maybe I actually just want to do this, and I just want to drop down. Oh. No. I don't want to set up any of them then. What was my problem with having 3 on top of the reds and dropping all of those 3? I don't know, what was my problem with that? I might get back to that idea. Okay, so back here, it's like this. Then I want to go down, but I want to push you first. Now my problem is I can't, wait, I can push that there, but I can't push either of these, so I don't want to push there. I want to do this. But, oh, that's the problem with that. Okay, no, I need them to fall in sync with each other. It's possible though that the last sticky block I have, I end up just pushing into the end though. So something like, maybe I have 2 on the blues and 2, so those 2 fall. Oh right, so if I have 2 together like this, it's only because it was in between 2 that there was a problem, right? Although they're on separate bits of ground. But yeah, I think they would both fall at the same time. So, in theory, I could have something where, like... I don't even know what I'd want to do, though. There... What's back to the idea of that being that one? If I do that, then I can't toggle the greens again. As soon as I put that down there, I can't toggle the greens again, which I think is a problem. Yes, it is, because I'm expecting those two on the reds to fall and attach to the green. But that might not be what happens. Technically I can drop off the left of the reds. Does that help me in some way? Could I walk back along? No. Okay, if I just stand on ash, does it collapse? Or is it only if I fall on it? Oh, well, I fell on it. Oh, I can't really test. Okay, what to do? I need to fill in a set of 4 and a 1. Does that imply that I need 4 to fall together? I don't think it necessarily does. It could mean that those two fall together like that. And then this one here, but that's just going to fall in a second. I need to go through the blues, so whatever I drop needs to land on the greens. Right, so let's just take that as fact. So at some point I'm going to do this, so that's going to fall. So that's fine, that's just delayed for a moment. So I think the other green's going to be on then, in which case I should not be pushing those all the way to the left of there. I think the other green's going to be on, so I want to do that. So that when that... Okay, so the two on the reds fall and they'll connect to the green that's on. But what's the one on the right going to be connecting to? What's going to be in that space? It'll need to be another sticky block. Ugh. I wonder if I could do a thing where I... no. I was going to say, like, I toggle that, so I let you drop. I try and do that before it falls. I have to push that. I have to go this way. Ah. Can I catch those two? That's okay. Is the timing good enough that I could do that? No, not at all. Is the only way for me to do this, and then go over, and then push that, and then do this? Like that feels like a massive waste of time. But the only other option would be for me to go over the red already. But how do I do that? I can't. Unless I drop you there, and then drop you on top of it, which is what I've already tried. So it gives me access to here. Lets me do, if I push this here, no. If I do this, it feels close to something, maybe. Like if I do the timing right. But the other green block has to be on. Hey, look, it worked. Wow, this is a complicated puzzle. Am I making a mistake relying on timing so much? I don't see how else I could do it. I can't line 4 up all together somewhere so they can fall together. Because they start on different levels. 3 starts up at the top. So 3 could be on the same level as each other. But if there are 3 adjacent to each other, then they can't be touching, otherwise they all fall at the same time. So Hildy's getting impatient. Alright, what's this all about? Just for fun? There's not some setup like right back at the start where I actually leave one of them still in its place. Like I don't. No, I have to do both the red and the blue, right? To catch them on here. Or to free them, in fact. Well, unless I want to leave them there. But if I do that, then that ends up falling. If I do that, then that ends up falling. I could leave that one there, I guess. Kinda? Not really. I can't really do anything from this point on. Cool, great. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm freeing them all. It's just about where do they go? I can't lift one up. So I can at most I'll line up 3 up here. In which case I have to be I mean, just to confirm, it won't stick between ash and green, will it? It will. Ah, that changes things. That changes things massively. Because then I can stick some of them early and then push the others in to fill in the gaps. Okay, hold on. So actually, technically, I only need go that way. I need this one to be like here. So that will fall down and stick between the ash and the green thing. Assuming I can set that up. But I could also just make two stick between the ashes, right? So if I hit red now, let's just yeah, do this so I can go down and try it. Those will stick, right? Yes. Okay, this changes everything. In fact, it makes it way easier, right? Because I can just do this now. And if I had the other one, yeah, okay. Wow. Turns out when you are missing a fundamental part of the mechanics, you're not going to get it right. This is maybe still not quite this solution, but I think it's closer. I don't really want to do that, do I? Put you there. No, put you one more. Then this thing. Don't know what I'm doing with you. Well, I guess you can just be the one that drops down. Oh, that one's in the wrong place. You can be the one that forms that first bit of platform. Ah! Although the way the stuff up here is set up makes... Sorry, the way the stuff at the bottom is set up makes me think I'm going to be hitting the green at some point. But I don't know. Maybe I just want to take this down. I can drop those two. Do this. Okay, I'm done. I feel like a lot of that setup has confused me then. It's a cool puzzle though. But, like, why were the two green blocks there? There's probably a reason. It's probably to prevent some other solution, maybe. And... wait, will that just break that? Oh no, I can just push it on top. No, I can't. How do I get back up? I'm just gonna have to loop back around. There we go. There we go. And we have a gem. One little gem. But for some reason somebody encased in the wall. Why would they do that? Okay, back to the backyard.